This is Trayanne with FRVTA, and I'm at the Dudley Farms Historic State Park just outside of Gainesville, Florida. The park is open Wednesday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and the farm is open Wednesday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Unfortunately, the park does not offer RV camping, but there are plenty of nearby options, including Payne's Prairie Preserve State Park. As you're pulling into the park, there is a sign that states school bus parking. This will direct you to a large field which has plenty of space for RVs. Pets are only allowed in the front area of the park, not the historic farmstead, so please plan ahead. Dudley Farms Historic State Park is a living museum that offers visitors a glimpse into Florida's rich agricultural history. The park is named after the Dudley family, who first settled the area in the late 1800s and became one of the most prominent farming families in the region. I highly recommend stopping at the Visitor Center to pick up a map, which contains a cell phone tour of the property. The park's museum is housed in the Visitor Center and features a fascinating collection of artifacts and exhibits that tell the story of Florida's agricultural history. Visitors can see antique farm tools, historic photographs, and other items that illustrate the evolution of farming in Florida. Right behind the Visitor Center is a short concrete walkway that leads to the farmstead. Please be aware that there are some parts of the trail to the farmstead that are not completely paved, but it is pretty smooth. One of the highlights of the park is the Dudley family farmhouse, which has been beautifully restored to its 1930s era glory. Visitors can take a self-guided tour of the farmhouse and see how the Dudley family lived and worked on the farm. I find it fascinating that the kitchen and dining area are actually in a separate building from the main living quarters. And the outhouse is even farther. The cane syrup complex is another fascinating attraction at the park. Visitors can see how cane syrup was made in the early 1900s, using traditional methods like horse-drawn mills and boiling kettles. The smokehouse is another interesting building on the property. It was used to smoke and preserve meats before the advent of refrigeration. Visitors can see how the smokehouse was used and learn about the importance of preserving meat in the early days of agriculture. They even have their own general store, which visitors can tour. Dudley Farms Historic State Park is also home to a variety of nature trails that wind through the beautiful Florida countryside, including this one from the Visitor Center to the farmstead. Visitors can take a leisurely stroll through the woods and observe the local flora and fauna. By the Visitor Center is the commissary, where you can buy a variety of products made right here on the farm, as well as cold water for your travels. Plan your visit to Dudley Farms Historic State Park and discover all that this wonderful destination has to offer. Whether you're interested in history, agriculture, or just spending time outdoors, Dudley Farms has something for everyone. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, FRVTA, for videos on our regional multi-dealer RV shows, the annual Super Show, Florida attractions, resorts, and state parks. Thanks for watching.